Hey guys, it's your old buddy Sire here, and today I'm going to show you how to solo mine in an Argo Mole. Let's get to it. Well, the first thing you do is get yourself an Argo Mole, and then once you're flying, you find a rock and scan. The way you do it is you tab to get your scan screen up, and then you hold down the left mouse button in order to actively scan the rock. This way you can decide without going out of your pilot seat whether or not you want to actually crack it. This one looks good, so I'm going to crack it. Once you've decided to crack a rock, don't use your front turret, whatever you do. This thing is a death trap. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen down that thing to my death. Don't do it. Just go the extra few steps. Use one of your side turrets because the ladder in this room is not a death trap. Now, if you're like me and you want this to be quick and easy, you go and save up yourself 108k and put yourself a helix on one of these lasers before you start doing this. Because when you have a helix, you can pretty much crack any rock that's in the game right now. You can call this a little mining tutorial if you like. So we've got 5.8% agricium at 16% gold. Good enough to crack. Now you'll notice the rock energy level green zone and the instability drop when I fire. It basically halves the instability and it takes 0.1 off the resistance, making it a lot easier to crack rocks with the helix. If you've never mined before, this is how you do it. You throttle up your laser beam to 100% and then wait. Once the rock gets close to the green zone, you start to throttle back. The higher the resistance, the higher the instability, the more it'll jump around, and the longer it'll take to crack open, respectively. Agricium is good, gold is good, aluminum is crap. If you don't know what's good and what's crap, go look up the Ultimate Mining Guide. You can find it on Google real easy. Now I'm at 100%, or I'm in the green zone, so I roll it back. You can see the fracturing center on the lower right, charging it up. Once it gets to 100%, the rock will crack. Now, virtually every time you crack rocks, you'll have to crack them again. The orange halo around the rock means you have to crack it a second time before you can pick it up. Oh, and these are going to roll down the hill. See if there's anything good here before I start chasing rocks. Crap. 75% gold. That's nice. We'll crack that, honey. So the second crack is a lot easier than the first crack. So don't go as crazy with your laser beam, all right? Otherwise, it'll explode, and your mole pilot will be very angry at you. That's good. 100%. That's the locks that I like. %. There we go. Now, do yourself a favor. Only pick up rocks that have like 60% or more of like gold, diamond, those tier 2 valuable minerals. I only like to take them when they're 100%. You'll also notice I'm on Daymar. I like to go to Daymar and fly around Kudra ore. That's where I found myself some good rocks. The less inert crap you have in your hold, the bigger your money. Now, you actually have to modulate your laser level to make sure you don't blow the damn thing up. So pay attention. %. Fine. I'll just take it. Why not? This one has to be cracked again. So on secondary cracks, depending on their size and their resistance, I'll use 30 to 50%. And then you got to roll it back once you hit the green zone. Very important. Hovering between 7 and 4% is generally a good spot. Sometimes you can use less. It's 100% gold and 25% something else. Very interesting. That's a nice rock right there. Now you'll notice those percentages don't add up to 100. Thanks CIG for that. There's a report you can make on the issue council. This took me a screenshot. Oh, there's another one. I love rocks that are 125%. Oh, hey baby. We're gonna crack this mother. This one you'll notice, very low requirements. So we throttle up and throttle down fast. Pay close attention to where your energy level is. Is it going down? Is it going up? Is it hovering in the middle? Sometimes you'll find that sweet percentage of power where it'll just chill like I just did. Hey, baby. Come here before you go away. There we go. Crap. 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 I think I got the good one. Yep. Oh, there we go. I like that. 100% agresium. That's nice rock. Nice rock. Alright, I'll demonstrate this one more time for those of you who don't pay attention so good. You put tab to get into your scanning mode. Then you fly up to a rock. If you'll notice, when you get close enough, you'll get this little cursor floating around your reticle in the center. That's when it's a good time for you to hold left click down, and the system will scan the rock for you. Now you can see on the top right, your readout, this rock's 24% diamond, so it's a good rock to crack. You might want to look around, check out the other rocks before you start cracking. You also want to make sure that you get good positioning before you start cracking. This rock's crap. Now there seems to be a hidden rock in this crevasse right here. Let's check it out. Put your reticle on it, hold down left click. Oh, 1% Bex. It's a really low amount of Bex. You want more Bex. So I think I'm going to start with this rock right here. Let's get to it. Positioning matters, little kids. So when you're using your third-person view here, get yourself into a good position to crack the rock. I'm going for that one right there. So I want it to be right off my right side. I also want to make sure I'm a little bit above it because these turrets tend to look down. So you'll get used to this once you do it a bunch. But just, here's a tip for good positioning. By the way, just took damage. One way to tell if you're going to fall down your ladder is it does that. You see? You want to make sure that your dude is on the ladder fully and then climb down. Otherwise, you're falling and you're taking damage. You better hope you have a med pen too, because sometimes you take so much damage that it kills you. And if you're solo mining in your mole with a near full load and you die, you're going to have to fly back there and waste a whole bunch of time getting it yourself. This is how you mine a rock. Charge it up to 100. Get yourself a Helix 2 first, folks. That's the laser I'm using, is a Helix 2. Because we're in the mold, they take size 2 lasers. You gotta save up 108K for a size 2 Helix 2. It's well worth it. It can crack any rock in the game, especially while you're solo. You charge it up to the green zone, and then you roll your power back. You want to find that special spot where it's going to stay in the green zone. And then you gotta look for your good parts. Oh, hey, diamond. That's a big chunk we're gonna want. That's inert. It's crap. Conundrum. It's crap. Can I crack it from over here? Oh, baby. Laser beam reaches. I find for the smaller rocks, 4% is a good hold point. It lets you stay right in that green zone without it falling out. Distance also matters. So the closer you are to the rock, the more energy it's going to take to crack. Now these should all be diamond 100%. That's what you do when you charge it too fast, too quick. You swipe off the damn thing. You see, this one's so small that it charges very rapidly at just 18% power. You also got to watch out for desync. That's a new bug in the 3.8 patch cycle where your server will stutter and it'll totally mess up your charging. So where you think you are, you're actually way ahead. So when you see those numbers stop, you got to preemptively roll back on your laser or else you're going to blow up the rock. You want to try to catch the ones that are going far away fast first to make sure you don't have to reposition. Juicy rocks, all hundreds. That's how we like it. So this is how you fill up on good stuff, folks. And you'll also notice the target reticle's a little off-center. So once you've got yourself a full load, you take off and head back to PO for a good sell. I do enjoy the ship. I think it's very pretty. The best part, finding out how much you made. Let's see. 60K, not bad for a run. See, I only had 10% inert, 6% aluminum, which is crap, 4% corundum. Big winners were diamond, gold, and agricium. A little bit of titanium. So folks, that's how you solo crew an Argo Mole. Leave me any questions or comments you got down below. I'll see you in the verse.